Hey everyone, Michael K here. I finally did it, shaved my own head. It turned out not too bad. I was kind of fooling around. I did a little video of it. I didn't officially publish it, but I might send a link if you feel like watching it. It was easier than I thought it was going to be to do, so it's a good product. So a couple days ago I thought I would try and beat the rush to go to Walmart, and there was a big lineup outside the door. And I thought I don't want to be anywhere around near people, so I went to the superstore, same thing. So I ended up going home empty-handed. So I decided I'm going to start to try and order groceries online in an attempt to avoid being around people at all costs. I'm also ordering some products on Amazon, and they've been coming quite quickly, such as body lotions and other essential things I need around the home. I tried ordering toilet paper from Amazon, which I'm getting low. It's out of stock, and they're going to notify me when it does and ship it. But I don't know if that's going to happen before I run out. Thankfully, I have family I could reach out to and probably get some from them to last me until I get some toilet paper. I'm going to very soon order some groceries online. I have a list growing and have them delivered to my home. I recently spoke to my friend Cindy, who lives and works in Shanghai, China, and she expressed to me that the importance of wearing a mask while I'm out. And when she told me that, I'm like, when I look around people in the city, I think it's overkill to wear a mask, and a little silly. And now she's convinced me more that I probably should. At least you're protecting your mouth and your nose from the virus. Potentially, hopefully, it would be even a further step to wear some glasses or safety glasses. Thankfully, she is sending some masks to her close family and friends, myself included, so hopefully that will arrive from China shortly. So I want to open up a little bit here about myself, because normally I just spew out facts and whatever about HIV and living with it and etc. I like to share that I do enjoy a nice glass of white dry wine, which is my favorite is Pinot Grigio, and I'm having one right now. I'm unemployed, so I'm behaving like it a bit. Why not? Cheers. I try to remain healthy and be healthy, but I do have a nasty habit, and it's smoking. I've been smoking since I was 15, and I'm 43 now, and it's probably the most difficult addiction I could ever give up. But I eat healthy, I sleep well, I exercise, and I do the best I can. So that's one major bad habit I do have. I looked up a report actually about this, and the doctor actually told me that surprisingly a high percentage, even today, of people who are HIV positive do smoke cigarettes. They don't know why this is. It's just that's the stat they found. Perhaps it's maybe people who have risky lifestyles, or somewhat risky, do smoke. I don't know. When I started doing these vlogs back in June of 2019, and now it's March of 2020, I've had a lot of, some feedback from people at work, and that's wonderful. But there are some that I kind of was surprised that I didn't, they pretty much did not acknowledge the fact that I do these vlogs. I felt like I am close enough to them to talk about it, and I'm free to do so. Maybe they feel uncomfortable. I don't know. I know there's people who talk positively and negatively about these vlogs that I do, and that's fine. It gets them talking, whatever their beliefs or opinions are. Maybe there'll be some discussion between each other, and maybe it'll challenge something in their mind that they want to change, or they're thinking in some ways and some things. But anyway, that's fine. Everyone has their own beliefs. I get it. So a bit of my history. I came out when I was 18, in 1994. At that time, there was no Ellen, there was no Will and Grace, there was no role models out there in the public eye to say it's okay to be gay. It was quite a different time then, especially where I lived in a small city. I noticed attitudes were much different then when I came out. Thankfully, today it has improved greatly. But I cannot forget the times when, I've been gay bashed in the past. I've been harassed for being just gay. Now imagine adding HIV to the mix. I can imagine so many people out there who kept it hidden, kept their sexuality hidden as well as their HIV status. I'm hoping more and more today that is changing, because it has changed. But I'm still hearing from people that I know who are HIV positive and feeling self-ashamed and keeping it hidden. We have to work on self-acceptance. HIV does not define who you are. I find it fulfilling and worth my time to do this. I hope for the best for everyone out there. So I know I went through a lot of emotional issues in the past for being just gay. And I came out in 1998 on national television on Sally. I have posted that as well. That takes balls, I think, to do so, especially back in that time. I want people to gather strength inside themselves and really not be ashamed of who they are, no matter who they are, what they have. If people don't get it, that's fine. You can't change the world, but your interactions with people help a lot. For example, I remember back in the day when this is going back in the late 90s, I worked with a young man, and he came up to me just one-on-one and said, "Michael, I never met anyone who was gay before." And I kind of chuckled to myself. I'm thinking, well, you have, you just didn't know it. And he goes, I was kind of nervous working with you, but once I got to know you, that changed. You're a good guy, and I'm comfortable with you. I'm thinking, well, thank you. It's a nice compliment, but it just shows the prejudice that this guy had. But it did change his mind in some ways, right? So I'm hoping he takes that in the future when he meets another gay guy or woman. He'll feel more comfortable in doing so. And people just need to see you for you. And that's it. I'm still trying to get used to this haircut of mine. Maybe I'll tone it down a bit the next time, let it grow a bit, and not be so short, but it doesn't look too bad, I don't think. Let me know what you think of my new shaved head. I plan on coming back more often to do vlogs during this time of being in isolation. I live alone, and it's nice to share my thoughts and feelings with you all, and I hope you enjoy watching. For now, take care, everyone. Michael K. here.